Welcome to day 24 of the 25 days of yoga. Merry Christmas Eve to all of you. I have a 10-minute yoga practice for you today, so let's get started. So finding a comfortable seat on your mat, on a block, on a cushion. Just going to take a moment to come into our practice. Finding that comfortable seat, finding somewhere to place your hands, maybe gently in your lap, maybe somewhere on the body, maybe on the belly or on the chest, maybe at heart center. Closing your eyes or having a soft gaze here, pulling the shoulders away from the ears, opening up the chest, and just breathing. Feeling the inhale and the exhale, noticing the exchange between the two. Inhaling gratitude for yourself, for showing up for your practice. Exhale, releasing any expectations, any stresses, any judgments, just letting them go. Inhale, gratitude, and exhale, releasing whatever's not serving you. If your eyes are closed, begin to blink them open, bring some awareness and presence back into your space. And let's get started. So coming to hands and knees, we're gonna warm up the spine with some cat and cow. So tabletop pose, stacking the shoulders over the wrists, the hips over the knees, toes can be tucked or long. We're going to inhale as we drop the belly, lift the gaze, lift the tailbone for our cow pose. And exhale, tuck the chin, round the spine, cat. Inhale, cow, looking up. And exhale, cat, tucking that chin. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Let's do one more. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Coming back to neutral, so beautiful. Go ahead and bend those elbows, lowering the chest and the chin down to the mat, sliding forward so you're laying on your belly. Hands are under your shoulders, pulling those elbows into the rib cage. Let's lift up into a baby cobra. So we're lifting up the head and the chest. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift up, baby cobra. And release. Inhale, baby cobra. Maybe this time you float those hands off the mat. And releasing down. One more, baby cobra, or pushing into full cobra. So pushing into those hands, straightening the arms. And releasing down. So beautiful. Coming back up to tabletop, preparing for downward facing dog. So let's walk our fingertips forward just a couple of inches. Tuck the toes, lift the hips. Downward facing dog. Go ahead and walk your dog. Bending one knee and then the other. So very beautiful. And when you're ready, lifting the heels, bending the knees, and coming to the top of the mat. Surrendering into a forward fold. So letting your head hang heavy here. Maybe bending those knees so you can release that lower back. Pulling the chest and the belly towards the thighs. Bringing opposite hand to opposite elbow if that feels good for a ragdoll. Swaying side to side, shaking your head yes or no. releasing that bind. If you haven't, slowly rolling up to stand, one vertebra at a time. So very beautiful. Let's bring our hands to our hips. We're going to move into a modified warrior one. So stepping back with the right foot, our left leg is bent, our right leg is straight, the right heel is up in the air. And once you find your balance and your stability, sweeping arms up overhead, modified warrior one. Really, really nice here. If you're ready for a little bit of a challenge, let's do a twist here. So bring that left hand behind us, the right arm reaches forward, looking back to that left thumb. You're in a bit of a twist here. Beautiful, coming back up to center, looking up, and bringing those hands down to the mat, stepping back into our high plank, lowering our knees, chest and chin, and lifting up to our cobra or our baby cobra. And exhaling, pushing back into downward facing dog. Lift the heels, bend the knees, and walk to the top of the mat. Surrender into our forward fold. And when you're ready, rolling up to stand, sweeping arms up overhead, and bringing hands to heart center. So very beautiful. Let's do the other side now. All right, so this time we are going to step back with the left foot. Do the other foot. Once we find our stability in our legs, sweeping those arms up overhead, looking up. So beautiful, and if you're ready for a challenge, you can do a twist. So bring that right arm back, reaching that left arm forward, looking back to that right thumb. Staying engaged in that front leg. You got this. So beautiful. Coming back to our warrior one. And bringing the hands down to the mat. Stepping back into a high plank, high push-up. Lowering our knees, our chest and our chin. Coming up into baby cobra or full cobra. Pushing back into downward facing dog. Inhale, lifting the heels, bending the knees, walking to the top of the mat. Surrendering into your forward fold. And slowly rolling up to stand, sweeping those arms overhead. Exhale, bring them down to heart center. And now let's bend those knees, slowly coming down to a seated position on the mat. And come to lay down on your back. Let's do a little recline pigeon here. So with our legs bent, let's go ahead and cross that right leg over the left. You can stay here, or you can lift that left foot up off the mat for a nice stretch in our thigh and our hip. Nice hip opener here. Staying here as long as you like, or switching sides when you're ready. So the left foot crosses over the right thigh, and lifting up that right foot, taking the arms, the hands onto that thigh, pulling it in. So beautiful. Again, staying here as long as you like, or laying down on your back, or if you're ready, you can come up to a seated position. And just taking a moment here to breathe. Breathing in gratitude for yourself, and maybe breathing out gratitude to others this time. Inhale gratitude for yourself. Exhale gratitude for others. Sweeping arms up overhead for an inhale, inhaling that gratitude. Exhale, gratitude to others. I have deep gratitude for each and every one of you. Thank you for practicing with me today. We'll see you tomorrow for the big one, day 25 of the 25 days of yoga. Merry Christmas Eve, everyone.